Hello friends, if you have already seen my videos, I think some important things must be clear. That means what is continuous time signal, what is continuous amplitude signal, what is discrete time signal, and what is basically discrete amplitude signal. Now let me discuss combination of these. That means what do you understand by continuous time signal, continuous amplitude signal, continuous time signal, discrete amplitude signal, discrete time signal, continuous amplitude signal, discrete time signal, and discrete amplitude signal. Now let me discuss actually one by one. This is very important. That means if a signal plot is given, looking to the signal plot, you can say which type of signal is it, whether it is continuous time signal, continuous amplitude signal, or whether it is continuous time signal, discrete amplitude signal, or whether it is discrete time signal, continuous amplitude signal, or discrete time signal, discrete amplitude signal. Now let me discuss first these four classifications. That means you just mark, this is continuous time, continuous amplitude. Second is continuous time, discrete amplitude. Discrete amplitude. Third is discrete time, continuous amplitude. Fourth one is discrete time, then discrete amplitude. Discrete amplitude. Now let me discuss actually first this one, then this one, then this one, then this one. Let me cover this. What is basically continuous time and continuous amplitude signal? Continuous time, continuous amplitude signal. See here, I have already told what is basically continuous time signal. A signal is said to be continuous in time if for each and every time points over the time axis the signal values exist. That means any time you just consider over the time axis, for all time signal value exists. What you are doing actually, what you did at the time, that means you have imagined a shape in which you have put all the time points over the time axis, and in the signal, if all the time points are present, that means for all time points we are defining the signal. That means we are saying that is basically known as continuous time signal. Similarly, continuous amplitude, the previously you just take a shape, that shape is the basis. On the basis of that shape, you are defining whether the signal is a continuous time or not. That means if the set consists of all the amplitude points over the amplitude axis, and whenever we are discussing the signal, within the signal all the amplitude points are present. That means for all amplitude points, time points are defined, time points are exist. The amplitude point, time points may be 0. Then that signal is basically known as the continuous amplitude signal. Again I am repeating, the signal is continuous time if for all time points over the time axis the amplitude values are properly defined. That means amplitude values are exist. That means within the signal all time points are present. For one time point amplitude value exists means within the signal that time point is present. Similarly, a signal is said to be continuous in amplitude if for all amplitude values over the amplitude axis time points are properly defined. That means for every amplitude point time point exists. That amplitude points are within the signal. So that is why that is basically known as continuous amplitude signal. So whenever the signal is continuous in time as well as continuous in amplitude, then that type of signal is basically known as continuous time, continuous amplitude signal. For example, see, suppose you are having this signal. This signal is continuous in time because actually this time having value, this time having value, this time having value, this time value 0, this time value 0. That means for the signal all the time axis we are considering, all the time points over the time axis we are considering. Now similarly, if you consider amplitude point, this amplitude time point exists, this amplitude time point exists, this amplitude time point exists. Any amplitude point you just take, time points exist, time points are defined. Then all the amplitude points are also present within the signal. So that means whatever the set you have taken, there are two sets you have taken. One set is time set, other set is amplitude set. So now in the time set, you have put all the time points. In the amplitude set, you have put all the amplitude points. So therefore, this signal is known as a continuous time and continuous amplitude signal. So it is continuous in time as well as continuous in amplitude. So every time amplitude value exists. Every amplitude time values exist. Here, whatever the set you have taken, all the amplitude points you have put within the set. Whatever the set you have taken for time, all the time points you have put within that set. And for this signal, all amplitude values are there, all time values are there. That means if the value is not there, that means we are saying 0. Here actually amplitude value is not there, but 0 you can say. Here amplitude value is not there, you can say 0. Actually the signal is from minus infinity to plus infinity. This is actually the signal. The signal is this, not that only this portion. The signal is entire signal just like this. This is the signal. Here the value 0, here the value 0, here the value 0, here the value 1, 2, 3 or anything else. Here the value 0, 0, 0. For all time points, the values exist. Similarly for all amplitude points. For this amplitude point this is time, for this amplitude point this is time, for this amplitude point time 0. That means we are defining for all amplitude points and for all time points. So therefore this is continuous time and continuous amplitude signal. So whatever the plot you have, suppose this is the plot. This is continuous time, continuous amplitude signal. Suppose this is the plot. This is continuous time, continuous amplitude signal. Whether at t is equal to infinite, value is infinite. But this is continuous time, continuous amplitude. Because we are considering entire amplitude points. For every amplitude points, the time value exists. If the amplitude point is infinite, does not matter. Time values also exist, infinite. So this signal is also continuous time, continuous amplitude signal. So is it clear? So that means a signal is said to be continuous time and continuous amplitude if it is continuous in time as well as continuous in amplitude. Okay. So now let me discuss another one. That is basically your continuous time and discrete amplitude. Discrete amplitude. See, what is continuous time? Discrete amplitude signal. So from this it is understood that the signal is continuous in time as well as discrete in amplitude. Continuous in time as well as discrete in amplitude. Discrete amplitude signal I have told. That means for defining discrete amplitude signal, you have to take a set first, and within the set you have to keep some values. Which values? Amplitude values. Now suppose you are taking a set for amplitude, and within the set you are putting the value 2 minus 4. What I have taken in the last discussion. Now you have to take another set for time. Suppose this t is nothing but a time set, and within the time set you are putting all the time points over the time axis. Sara ka sara time point. You are taking all the time points. Then what you are doing? Suppose you are having this signal. So this value is 2, this value is minus 2. So that means here the signal for the all time takes only 2 amplitude values, 2 minus 4 for all time. Time you just take all time. This time 0, this time 0, but this time you just take all time. For all time, signal takes 2 values. Also you can add another value 0. You can add another value 0. 3 values, 2, 0, minus 4. Here this time value 2, this time value minus 4, this time value 0. So that means only discrete times are there within the set, and only for these discrete amplitudes are there within the set, and for every time the signal contains only these three amplitude values. So therefore this signal you can say continuous time, because we are taking all the times for this signal and we are taking only these amplitudes for this signal. So therefore this is continuous time and discrete amplitude signal. Is it clear? This is continuous time discrete amplitude. Why? Because the signal contains only 3 amplitude values. 2 was 2 minus 4 0. यहाँ पे 0 is placed. So this is your continuous time and discrete amplitude signal. Now let me cover another one, that is discrete time continuous amplitude signal. So I think this must not be discussed in this video. So I will discuss other two classifications, that means your discrete time continuous amplitude and discrete time discrete amplitude in my next video. Then after I will discuss what is analog signal and what is digital signal. So thank you very much. So please subscribe. Again I am telling, please subscribe my videos, whatever the videos I have already sent, and now what videos I will send. So please subscribe my channel so that every video you can see, and please click on the bell icon so that whatever the notification I have, that will reach to you first. Thank you very much.